The story of Prophet Moses, peace be upon him, is one of the longest stories in the Quran, and it includes many events and miracles that God supported Moses with. Here's a summary of the story: the birth and upbringing of Moses. Moses was born in Egypt during a period of great oppression against the children of Israel by Pharaoh, who ordered the killing of every newborn male to prevent their population from growing. Moses' mother, fearing for her son's life, placed him in a box and threw him into the river, where he was found by Pharaoh's family and taken to the palace. Pharaoh's wife, Asiya, adopted Moses and raised him as her own son in the palace. Moses in the palace. Moses grew up in the palace, receiving his education and culture, and was known for his wisdom and intelligence. One day, Moses entered the city and saw an Israelite man fighting with an Egyptian, so he intervened and hit the Egyptian, unintentionally killing him. Moses realized his mistake and sought God's forgiveness. Fleeing from Egypt. After the incident, news spread in the palace, and Moses was sought for execution, but he managed to escape to Midian, where he met Prophet Shu'aib, Jethro, and married one of his daughters after working as a shepherd for 8 to 10 years. Return to Egypt and the call. After completing his term, Moses returned to Egypt with his family. On the way, he encountered a remarkable experience when God appeared to him in the burning bush, commanding him to go to Pharaoh and call him to worship the one true God. God gave Moses 2 miracles: the staff that turned into a serpent, and his hand that became white without any disease. Confronting Pharaoh. Moses and his brother Aaron went to Pharaoh and called him to worship God alone, but Pharaoh refused and insisted on idol worship. Pharaoh resorted to threats and accusations, claiming Moses was insane and a magician. However, Moses persisted in his call, and God showed many miracles to Pharaoh and his people. Punishment and signs. God sent various punishments upon Pharaoh and his people, such as plague, flood, locusts, lice, frogs, and blood. But Pharaoh did not believe and kept breaking his promises to let the children of Israel go if the punishment was lifted. The Exodus. Finally, God commanded Moses to leave Egypt with the children of Israel at night. They left in one night, and Pharaoh and his soldiers followed them. When they reached the sea, it parted for Moses and his people, and they crossed to the other side. But Pharaoh and his soldiers drowned in the sea. The wandering. After leaving Egypt, the children of Israel faced many challenges, such as lack of water and food. However, God provided them with water from the rock and sent down manna and quails for them. When they asked to see God, they were struck with a quake, and they were punished to wander in the desert for 40 years. Moses' meeting with God. Moses ascended Mount Sinai to worship and meet God, and he asked to see God. But God manifested himself to the mountain, making it crumble, and Moses fell unconscious. After that, Moses received the commandments and the tablets containing the Torah. The story of Moses, peace be upon him, is full of lessons and wisdom, demonstrating the power of faith and patience in the face of challenges. Finally, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video with your friends, and if you have a story, share it with us. I hope you support us. Leave a comment what you learnt from the story.